steering into some movie stuff, man. This was this one tugged at my heart a little bit, little childhood nostalgia. The Thundercats live action film is in active development.
Really? Okay.
So,
Gonna see some Lionel on the screen.
Thundercats, ho! Yeah.
That's what's up.
So don't have much on it, but I did see that it's in development. So don't know who's casted, don't know nothing about it. But
Who do you think would play a good Lionel?
I have no idea.
Batista?
Right. I mean, hey, why not, right? I can see that.
it. I can see it. Or they'll just go with the default and put the Rock in there.
Right. Can you smell?
Can you smell? By the power of Grayskull.
Some more nostalgia to a certain degree. Mel Gibson is gonna bring back. He's been talking about it since 2021, but I guess he's hard on for it now, bringing back Lethal Weapon. So Lethal Weapon 5, but this time he'll be behind the camera. He wants to direct.
Oh, okay. I'm like, they're really too old for this shit.
But he's pushing hard now, and he's trying to make it happen. Another one, and this one might catch you off guard. Police Academy.
No. How many have they done now? What's this one gonna be? Like number 8?
Yeah. So he Mahoney, man, he's running it, but
wow.
The premise is that let's see, it says the face of a new generation of recruits who are more distracted and awkward than ever due to social media and technology.
Okay.
It centers around strange cyber crimes and coordinated prank heists that only his chaotic team of rookies can solve. And so yeah, it's going to be a lot of slapstick, a lot of.
Okay, that might sound that I think that piqued my interest. If they're going to try to modernize the.
There was a time where like every other year or so there'd be a new Police Academy movie.
Right.
I mean, there was so many of them. I mean, we were young, but I think the first one I remember was like around like Police Academy 4 or 5, something like that.
Right.
And then but since then I've gone and watched them all. But
yeah, I got to go back. It's been a minute since I've seen them, so it'll be a nice refresher.
I thought it's we've talked about this before. That some of the original ideas is hard to come by now. They're going back in the bag and they're pulling out remakes and sequels and stuff that no one ever really asked for. I think this is one that no one really asked for, but at the same time,
yeah, I mean,
it's been a while.
Them updating the premise, because in my mind I'm like, what how much more slapstick can they get? Like what kind of shenanigans can they get into? But if you're gonna start throwing in awkward recruits because of social media and cybercrime and all of that stuff,
right? I'm
like, okay, a police academy for the next generation. This might be one to watch.
Why not?
This might be one to watch. This might revive the police academy genre. You know what I mean?
It could.
This could bring back the whole franchise.
And then you start to wonder what part of like, are they gonna bring Michael Winslow back to do some of the sound effects?
Right.
And then
he'll probably be a desk sergeant just on the
right. But then I always think back to Lassard, like George Gaines, I think his name was. I remember him being old when he was old. He was one of those people
always,
old.
Yeah.
So, and I think he passed not too long. I think he passed like 2016 or 17, something like that. I think he was like 99 years old. But him being that that main guy, that commissioner,
right,
that was just clueless. He played it great. So
yeah.
Who are they going to get to do this?
I don't know. That's a good one.
So.
That'll be a good one.
But yeah, that's just the couple of those ones that caught my eye that are potentially remake little Lethal Weapon action, some Police Academy, and then when I saw Thundercats, I was like, that's crazy, and it makes sense though since they redid, they're doing the He-Man.
He-Man,
movie.
yeah.
So if you're doing He-Man, you might as well do Thundercats.
I mean, it is nice to see them trying to introduce a new generation to these classic franchises.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it works out in their favor. Because I mean, you've seen it come. I feel like we saw it with Star Wars. Star Wars had its big rise to fame in the '80s.
Right.
There was always support for it, but then it kind of waned off, and then they made the new ones with the next generation, brought in a whole new fan base for Star Wars.
Right.
And now we got black stormtroopers that defect, and it's just now we got the woman Jedi. Like we've come a long way from the original Star Wars, right? We got the DEI Star Wars.
I see, like with Thundercats, I just hope they don't go for like a restylization, like where they just recreate like the look, and you know what I mean. Like I get it, you're gonna take some liberties to make it your own, especially as live action, but you want some of that familiarity to be intact.
That would be cool.
Because I think sometimes when they take, especially from cartoons and they live action them, I think they take some liberties, and I mean, a great example is the very first Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes.
Like the characters in that were, you know, they took some liberties and changed the looks, and it was like, wait a minute, no, this is trash. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So
they took a little too many liberties.
Which is why I'm kind of excited because of the latest trailer for the new Street Fighter. You know, they were showing,
it's a lot.
They were showing some of the cut scenes from the opening of the actual video game versus what they did in the film, and some of it's very similar.
Very one-to-one. Yeah.
So
that's gonna be dope.
I'm looking forward to this one. So we'll see.
Can you reach that?